you that it's running.
Can we turn it off and turn it on?
Yeah, just press the button. So that's off.
Okay.
And then you have to press the brake
Brakes on.
and press this once.
Okay, so all the lights light up.
That's it.
And you get the startup sound and the whole thing just...
Everything comes to life. Yeah.
You know that it's actually started.
Yeah.
Great.
So we're in park at the minute.
Yeah.
So if you come across and back, puts it into drive.
Okay.
Once you're in drive, at any time, you can then go across and back again, and it puts into economy mode.
Oh, I see the eco there.
Yeah, gives you less power for acceleration, but regenerates more power.
Okay.
So if you want to try that any time when we're driving, you know, it's a big difference.
Okay, and you can do it while you're driving.
While you drive, so even if you start accelerating in eco mode, you can flick it into drive and it'll pick up even more, you know. So
and the alternative, I suppose, is if you're trying to get home and you see that you mightn't make it, you can flip into economy and extend your range.
Exactly. Yeah. You can see the range will change here. If I put it, we're in eco there, put it back to drive, the range has dropped.
So it went from 122 to 110 kilometers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then reverses across and forward.
And you got a camera at the
Camera
back
comes on, yeah.
showing you.
That's right. And then you press that button there, and it puts it back to park. And that's the handbrake. So you just push that.
And
we're off.
We're off.
Yeah.
Okay. So just into drive.
Yep.
And then.
And that's it. You'll start to move.
Can you flick on the aircon there and we'll see how it affects the range.
So that's going to affect it a lot because the car's so hot, so it's fighting to cool it, you know.
Okay, so the aircon, or the range went from 110 down to 96 when you turned it on there?
Yeah. The trick with the aircon is to set the timer in here, aircon timer.
Okay.
Set that so that 10 minutes, quarter of an hour before you come out of the house, you cool the car down, or in our case, heat the car up to get a nice ambient temperature for you.
Right.
And that uses the power from the supply rather than the power from the battery. And then all the car has to do is maintain that temperature, and it's not using as much power to, you know, to fighting to cool it or fighting to heat it up. Left here, please. Yeah.
Okay.
It is quite significant, the difference. I mean, you can see there we're using over 4.5 kilowatts trying to cool the car down here.
Right. Oh, that's a nice acceleration.
If the car was already cooled, it would use less than 1.5 kilowatts, you know, I've seen it.
Oh, okay. So we've just dropped the range to 73 because I put the foot down there.
Yeah. That will recalculate again when we start coming into little towns. And it's telling you if you stayed like that, you would get 73. Yeah.
Okay.
And left here, please.
Got back up to 102 with the aircon off.
If you select eco now.
Oh, I can see the almost pull
there's
back
all
on
that
it.
there, isn't it? It feels as though somebody's hitched a caravan on the back.
Yeah, it's a very different driving experience.
It is, yeah. It's ideal for towns because you're gaining all the way. You're not using as much and you put more back in.
Okay, the range now has gone to 116.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So the fan off.
So it's telling you there, if you turn the climate control on, you'd lose 20 kilometres.
Right, okay.
It's around 10%. No.
It's a lovely quiet drive.
It is. Yeah. It's really relaxing. So that's showing you what's going back in as you're braking. There's around 20 kilowatts going back in there. Back in the drive, cross over.
Left here, is it?
Yes, please. Done this route so many times, I forget
take it
that
for granted. Yeah,
people
yeah.
know where they're going.
Oh, I mean, it's a beautifully nippy drive, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it is. And then left again. Driving range there. Shows you how far you can go with the available charge.
So it takes the GPS in,
Yeah.
as it takes the available charge and calculates. Okay, so the inner circle is how far you can go
Yeah,
on normal driving, and the outer one is economy.
yeah. Well, really, the outer ones when you start to need looking for a charging station. It is minimum and maximum distance, you know, but you really start to need looking inside of there. But those charging stations will all be mapped on here when they come online.
All right. Okay.
So you'll be able to zoom in on one, and the GPS will take you to that.
Take it to it.
Just click on it and it'll take you to that station.
Very nice.
And that circle shrinks as you're driving, you know. So. Charge time, the aircon time.
So people will be doing things like stopping, coming off a road, going into a coffee shop, having it plugged into a fast charger outside.
Yeah,
By the time they finish the coffee, it's charged.
that's right, yeah. And when everything's up and running, you'll actually be able to book a charge station so that it's free when you get there, you know. Just go left back in.
When you say free, you mean available as opposed
Available,
to...
yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, in the UK, they're saying that the charge stations will be free at first because it's good. If they put them in supermarkets and things, their marketing guys can then see how long you stay in the supermarket, what your shopping habits are, things like that.
Wow.
So at the minute, all they know is when you leave, because
Yeah.
that's when you pay.
Yeah.
But they don't know when you've arrived, how long you're staying in the shop. But if your car's plugged in when you get there, they know exactly how long you're in the shop. You know?
Right.
So, I mean,
Nice.
it's Big Brother again.
Well, yeah. There's a movement in Spain to make inner city parking free for people with electric vehicles, and allow them to use handicap parking,
Ah, yeah.
and make it free and have charge points there,
An
that kind of
incentive
thing.
yeah.
And I think they're going to be using phone booths, because people aren't using phone boxes anymore.
Yeah. Mhm.
Everyone's got a mobile phone, so they'll use the infrastructure of the phone booths to roll out charge points.
Yeah.
So we've got the camera behind us telling us where to go.
Yeah. If you just aim for the 2 plant pots. The other thing is places like McDonald's and that, it'll be beneficial for them to put charge points in the drive-thrus because it gets you in.
Of course, yeah.
They spend a couple of euros charging your car and you spend whatever buying a McDonald's, you know.
And they get the marketing benefit of okay here.
That's fine. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
They get the marketing benefit of
Knowing what you're up to.
and being a good citizen.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah. The
zero emissions thing.
yes, saying that they're promoting it.
Yeah, that's very nice. That's fabulous. That's really good.